Hey guys, Ricky Cadan here from Real Life Trading Australia. I'm of course here with the one and only Jeremy Alexander Newsome. Today we're going to bring you an exciting stock review. He's going to do the US markets. I'm going to do the Australian stock market, and hope you guys like this video.
Yes, thanks for watching, everyone.
You rock.
Hey traders from around the world, what's going on? It's Ricky Cadan back again with another real life stock review with Real Life Trading Australia. Hope you guys are doing absolutely amazing. It's been a really great start to the week. A lot of things happening, a lot of great things happening. We've got Jeremy back down in Australia. Surprised the absolute hell out of me. Super crazy. Super excited to share this with you guys, and we're going to be doing this stock review together. I'm going to review the Aussie markets for you guys, and then I'm going to hop over and give the mic to Jeremy, and then he's going to continue with the US market. So let's dive right in. Here's the all odds. Not a lot happening, a little bit sideways. As you can see here, guys, we are struggling to get above these particular highs right here. We did start to break some new all-time highs in the overall global markets on the S&P, and as you can see here, we are just pulling back quite a little bit. There is not a lot of bearish activity. We do have a very nice bearish candle here. However, I do expect us probably to come down a little bit, maybe back down to the 100, and then slowly but surely grind higher. Stay bullish on the markets, guys. Do not look to try and pick any tops right now. Let's take a look at Wesfarmers, ticker symbol WES. And as you can see today, we did get a beautiful retest gap on the daily, and most likely, if we do become bullish, just be a little bit skeptical here, guys. We have created some new all-time highs, and just look, if we do start to roll over, just look for some short opportunities. We have been trending here for quite some time. However, if we do break these particular lows right here, look for a buy off the 100. It has been a very nice buying opportunity in the past, and most likely will continue to do so in the future. Let's take a look at ALU, Altium, and wow, what a beautiful close below the 200. This has happened not very many times before. Usually this is a very good time to start buying and getting into a position. I do have a very nice support here at $30.04. So if you are looking at getting into a position, this would be your buying location. If we do get a strong close below this level, however, folks, I would be looking at this gap back here in February to close. So keep your eyes peeled on a very nice dip buying opportunity on ticker symbol ALU. Let's take a look at the banks. CBA, Commonwealth Bank, still staying strong. And if you can remember last week on Thursday, I did say that this is a very nice selling opportunity. If you have got shares, look to sell some premium up here around $82, $83, and you would have made some really nice little covered call premium. And we most likely will chop around here, guys, so you probably will get another chance to buy the dip around 77 in the near future. Let's take a look at US oil, crude oil, and once again, guys, I mentioned here is your selling signal, your selling point back here on Thursday, and I did mention back here that we would a good dip buying opportunity would be at 54.85 based off this particular candle. As you can see, long lower shadow. Most likely a lot of you guys probably did get triggered, but still looking a little bit bearish at the moment, a little bit weak. So if we do close below this particular candle, guys, just make sure you do have your stops in place, and probably look to take another long back down here at the lows in 52 if we do break that particular candle. Let's take a look at gold, and we are still in this consolidation phase, guys. I did say that most likely we'll come back down to the 100. We are a little bit choppy here, not a whole lot to see here. Just look to buy low, sell high. 1480, guys, a really great time to buy, and we are slowly honing in on that level, so keep your eyes peeled on a great dip buy there. And last but not least, let's take a look at the Aussie dollar. Now, this line, this trend line that I drew back on Thursday, I said that the price action on the hourly chart, this is a very nice level to buy the dip. I know most of the time I have been quite bearish on the US dollar, and I mentioned that this is a very nice resistance, and we are at the 200, and most likely we would bounce off this level and potentially go higher, which we have done. Now, if you take a look at the weekly chart, this particular level has been a very nice level in the past, and it will be a very, very hard level to break. So if we do start to move any higher here, we will most likely trade sideways for a few more days. So on the daily chart, guys, that does make a lot of sense here that we are kind of pausing right now. So still fairly short on the markets here, guys, on the Aussie dollar. If we do get a push higher, it's just going to look a lot better. So definitely keep your eyes on that one. All right, guys, I'm going to hand the mic over to Jeremy. I hope you guys enjoy this review. And remember, love life, live life, and trade it. I'll see you all soon. Bye.
What a tremendous, ridiculous, and absolutely sensational opportunity to be here at Ricky's home, in front of his computer, looking at his charts, just trying to be like him overall in general without my entire life. I am thrilled to be here and doing a quick review for the rest of you folks. As Ricky mentioned, let's go look at the U.S. markets. SPY doing its thing right now. Actually did make a brand new all-time high just today. I did not trade at all yesterday or the day before. Usually when I do travel internationally, the market does like to tank. So keep that in mind. In the next 3 weeks, I am calling for the market to drop at least 2% in just one day to fill this gap, or even specifically this gap on the SPY. Now, of course, that's entirely speculative, but with the markets at all-time highs, and I did mention that we would hit all-time highs, this is a phenomenal gap, absolutely sensational. Love it, buy the dip. Trend is strong. Of course, I can't go too long without talking about Tesla. Tesla, fantastically, sensationally abundant move bullish. I told you guys this gap was strong, and it was. Gap and go. Had a nice 3-day move. You had a little bit of a cute gap down today. I don't know how long this gap will remain unfilled, and I don't know if it will fill at some point, but I expect it to come down, retest this gap some, and then eventually pop higher. I will be looking at playing Tesla long again, hashtag shocker, either with some put sales, share purchases, or some call purchases down around the 270 area. Micron Technology looking like a beautiful double bottom, ticker symbol MU on the daily chart, boom, boom, boom. I'd love a pullback to about 45.17 and some change. Buy the dip. It's a gorgeous level. Amazing resistance at that price. And I'm real pumped up about it. I'll look at two more. Apple. Oh my goodness. Apple went all the way up to 249.25 twice. Big, gorgeous bearish candle. And is finally working on pulling back. The 15-minute chart, not much is happening, so very excited to see what happens on Apple over earnings. Bottom line, ladies and gentlemen, everyone's wondering to know what I'm doing on Apple over earnings. The answer is nothing other than a collar for a long-term protection, right? Selling some calls and buying some puts. If Apple gaps up with a candle like this, obviously it could fade, but I'd be questionable. I mean, this is an amazing gap and go if Apple actually gaps up. The question is, what will it do if it gaps up? I think it would fade just because of how high Apple is on the weekly chart. You just have so much buying. So my plan on Apple personally is to wait and allow some pullbacks into about the 220 area. A lot of my traders who do option sales, that's what they're looking to do, is to capitalize on some pullbacks into that price with some put sales around the 208, 210, or 220 price range. That's where I'm a buyer on Apple. If I was going to buy more shares, but I'm not. I don't have any position right now to buy Apple. In fact, I'm just going to wait over earnings and see what it does, ladies and gentlemen. If it gaps up, sky's the limit. Who the heck knows with Apple? It's going to be absolutely gorgeous. Did I mention I'm bullish on Apple? Google made a wonderful retest gap, had a fantastic move on Monday, and just gap down on earnings. Their earnings were actually quite good. So we really just retested this gap, and here's the weekly chart. So the weekly chart, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just letting you know it's a matter of time. It's not an if, it's a when my boy Google breaks out of this ginormous, gorgeous ascending triangle. So buy the dips if you can. I still have absolutely zero position in Google, but I'm looking to remedy that one day. just an amazing trade. I would love some options on it, maybe some shares, but this just is a fantastically gorgeous company. I mean, if you're bullish on the internet, you're probably bullish on Google. All right, I told a fib. I'll do 2 more. PayPal, PYPL. I'm looking at buying PayPal on the dip down here at 97.50 when it comes back down to potentially fill this gap. That's really it on PayPal. And last but not least, Pinterest earnings around the corner. A lot of people excited about Pinterest, myself included in that list. Bottom line, if Pinterest gaps above 29.5, strong bull. If it gaps down below the IPO low, 23, she will gap down, she will retest, and then she will go much lower, down into 17 or 16 and some change, where I will look to buy some more shares, dollar cost average down, and just slowly keep tipping my little toe into that position. Folks, that wraps it up for me. Myself and Ricky will be back for other trade reviews in the near future this week, and I will be in Australia for the next 2 weeks. That's right, fired up. We're enriching lives all across the globe, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to be in Sydney from November 1st to November 4th. If you're in Sydney, Australia, hit me up. If you're in any part of Australia, hit me up. I'd love to meet you over the next 2 to 3 weeks, and then I fly back to the States. So get at me. Let's continue being amazing together. Thank you so much for being a part of Real Life Trading. Thank you for helping us all enrich lives. And until next time, as Ricky said, love life, live life, and trade it. You guys rock. Bye.